Tonight our focus turns to the small town of Union, Maine, a close-knit community nestled in the heart of New England. It's here, amidst the familiar landscapes and friendly faces, that a community is grappling with profound grief, mourning the unexpected loss of one of its brightest stars, Sunshine Sunny Stewart. The shockwaves of her passing have resonated deeply, leaving an undeniable void in the lives of those who knew and loved her. Known throughout the state for her warmth, unwavering dedication, and exceptional leadership qualities, Sunny served as the Director of Operations at the Maine State Chamber of Commerce, a role in which she excelled, becoming an indispensable asset to the organization and a respected figure in the Maine business community. But Sunny's influence extended far beyond the professional realm. She was a true pillar in both her professional and personal life, seamlessly balancing her career aspirations with her commitment to family and community. Her colleagues, many of whom considered her a mentor and friend, fondly recall her sharp mind, her ability to navigate complex challenges with grace, and her infectious positivity that brightened even the most demanding days. Beyond the office, friends and family remember her as a devoted mother, a loving partner, and a constant source of support and encouragement. She cherished her loved ones and poured her heart into nurturing those relationships. Sunny's adventurous spirit and deep love for the outdoors, especially her passion for paddleboarding on the tranquil waters of Crawford Pond, was well known. It was her sanctuary, a place where she found solace and rejuvenation. That very pond, once her cherished place of peace and reflection, a haven from the stresses of daily life, is now tragically the scene of a devastating event, a tragedy that has irrevocably shaken the entire community and cast a long shadow over the lives of those who knew Sunny. Her sudden and unexpected absence leaves an unfillable void at the chamber, a palpable sense of loss that permeates the workplace. It also leaves a gaping hole among the many individuals who relied on her steady presence, her guidance, and her unwavering support. The name Sunny wasn't just a name, it truly reflected her radiant spirit. She was a bright light, a source of warmth and optimism that illuminated every room she entered. As we delve into the circumstances surrounding her untimely death, seeking to understand the events that led to this tragedy, we pause to remember and celebrate the vibrant life she led, the countless lives she touched with her kindness and generosity, and the enduring impact she had on her community. Tonight we honor her memory, cherishing the moments we shared and the lessons she taught us, and we reflect on the remarkable legacy she leaves behind, a legacy of leadership, compassion, and unwavering dedication to making the world a better place. The story of Sunshine Stewart is a poignant narrative of inspiration, profound loss, and a community united in its search for answers and its determination to ensure that her memory lives on. The story begins on July 2, 2025. A seemingly ordinary summer day, filled with the promise of warmth and sunshine, would soon take a dark and unexpected turn. The date would forever be etched in the minds of those connected to the unfolding tragedy. Sunny Stewart was last seen enjoying the tranquility of Crawford Pond, paddleboarding across its calm surface. It was a place she often visited to unwind and connect with nature. Paddleboarding on Crawford Pond was more than just a hobby for Sunny. It was a cherished routine, a way to find peace and solace amidst the busyness of life. The gentle rhythm of the paddle, the stillness of the water, all contributed to a sense of calm. Witnesses reported seeing her in the vicinity of 100 Acre Island, a small wooded island nestled in the heart of the pond. It was a familiar landmark in her paddleboarding route. These sightings occurred between the hours of 6 and 9 that evening as the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the water and painting the sky with hues of orange and purple. As darkness fell and Sunny didn't return home, a sense of unease began to settle over her family. The empty driveway and the unanswered phone calls signaled that something was amiss. The initial concern quickly morphed into palpable fear as the hours ticked by. Sunny's family knew that her uncharacteristic absence was a cause for alarm. With growing dread, emergency services were contacted, and a call was placed to 911, setting in motion a chain of events that would grip the community. The Maine Warden Service swiftly responded, launching a nighttime search operation to locate the missing paddleboarder. Time was of the essence. Boats crisscrossed the dark waters of the pond, their spotlights cutting through the night, while a helicopter scanned the shoreline from above, its powerful beam illuminating the dense woods. The small town held its breath as neighbors gathered, sharing worried glances and hushed conversations, anxiously awaiting any shred of news about Sunny's whereabouts. As Thursday morning dawned, a thick mist hung over the lake, adding an eerie quality to the ongoing search. The new day brought renewed hope, but also a growing sense of foreboding. Then, a grim discovery. Searchers located Sunny's paddleboard, found adrift in the water, far from shore. It was a stark and unsettling find. The abandoned paddleboard served as an ominous sign, suggesting that something had gone terribly wrong. The search teams exchanged grim looks, understanding the gravity of the situation. The discovery of the paddleboard allowed investigators to narrow the search area, focusing their efforts on the section of the pond where it was found. The search intensified, with more boats and personnel deployed to the area, meticulously combing the water and shoreline for any sign of Sunny. Despite the unwavering hope for Sunny's safe return, a growing sense of dread began to permeate the community. Prayer vigils were held and people clung to the possibility of a miracle. As time wore on, the reality of the situation grew increasingly grim. The search teams, despite their professionalism, couldn't hide the somber expressions on their faces. The search pressed on with a renewed sense of urgency, fueled by the desperate hope of finding Sunny and bringing her back to her loved ones. Loved ones and neighbors held their breath, offering support to Sunny's family and praying for a positive outcome, clinging to the hope that she would be found safe. As the days passed, the community's initial hope began to fade, replaced by a heavy sense of sorrow and uncertainty. The once vibrant town was now shrouded in a cloud of worry, but even as hope dwindled, a new determination emerged, a collective resolve to bring Sunny home, no matter the cost. The community rallied together, offering their time, resources, and unwavering support. Little did they know, the tragedy was about to deepen, casting an even darker shadow over the already grieving community. The worst was yet to come. Later that day, searchers found Sunny's body in Crawford Pond, not far from her paddleboard. The rescue mission became a recovery, and a criminal investigation began. An autopsy by the chief medical examiner ruled her death a homicide, ending speculation of accident or suicide. The case shifted from tragedy to murder, and authorities withheld specific details to protect the investigation. The community's shock turned to fear and outrage. Law enforcement now faced the urgent task of finding a killer. The peaceful waters of Crawford Pond had become the scene of a violent crime. In the wake of this shocking discovery, the Maine State Police Major Crimes Unit has taken the lead. They are spearheading the homicide investigation, meticulously gathering evidence and pursuing every available lead to uncover the truth behind this tragic event. Their expertise is crucial in navigating the complexities of the case. The Major Crimes Unit isn't alone. They're working in close collaboration, joined by the dedicated officers of the Warden Service, who know the area intimately, and the Knox County Sheriff's Office, providing additional manpower and local knowledge. As part of their comprehensive investigation, teams have returned to Crawford Pond, the location where Sunny was last seen. They are meticulously searching for any trace of evidence that might shed light on what happened, carefully reconstructing Sunny's final hours to piece together the events leading up to her death. The area near 100 Acre Island, a prominent landmark in the pond, is under intense scrutiny, as investigators believe it may hold vital clues to the case. In their pursuit of information, detectives are actively canvassing homes and businesses in the surrounding area, seeking any available surveillance footage that might have captured something relevant, hoping for a crucial clue that could break the case open. To further expand their search, residents are asked to check their security and trail cameras, reviewing footage from the critical period around July 2nd, looking for anything unusual or out of place that might be connected to the investigation. Every detail, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is being carefully examined. No lead is considered too small to pursue in their quest for justice. Due to the sensitive nature of the ongoing investigation, authorities remain tight-lipped about specific pieces of evidence, a standard practice in active cases to protect the integrity of the investigation and avoid compromising any potential future legal proceedings. At this stage, it remains unclear whether Sunny was specifically targeted in this attack, or if the attack was a random act of violence, making the investigation all the more complex and challenging. Regardless of the motive, the investigation is being conducted in a deliberate, methodical, and relentless manner, leaving no stone unturned in the pursuit of justice for Sunny. The search for answers continues, driven by the unwavering commitment of law enforcement to bring closure to Sunny's family and the community. Law enforcement has issued a direct appeal to the public for help. Anyone near Crawford Pond on July 2nd between 6 and 9 p.m. is urged to come forward. Even minor details, unusual vehicles, people, or sounds, could be vital. Tips can be shared by calling the Maine State Police Major Crimes Unit or texting KNOX to tip 411. Anonymity is assured for those who need it. In a rural area with few witnesses, community input is crucial. The collective vigilance of Union may be the key to justice for Sonny Stewart. Sonny's death has left Union grieving and shaken. Crawford Pond, once a symbol of peace, now carries the weight of loss. The community has rallied. Memorials, vigils, and support for her family abound. Her family, devastated, has thanked the community and echoed the call for information. The Chamber of Commerce mourns a leader, establishing a memorial fund in her honor. The tragedy's impact is felt by all, a stark reminder of how one life can touch many. Union's unity in grief is a testament to Sonny's enduring legacy. As of July 10th, the investigation into Sonny Stewart's homicide remains Maine's top priority. Detectives continue their painstaking work, following every lead and analyzing all evidence. The public's cooperation is vital. Every tip is investigated. Authorities promise updates when possible, balancing transparency with the need to protect the case. The goal is not just an arrest, but true justice for Sonny and her loved ones. Union's resilience and determination fuel the search for answers. We will continue to follow this story and bring you updates as they emerge.